All right, so Ridin, how long have you been playing Apex for?
Since launch, basically.
Since launch? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Almost 4 years. That's actually kind of crazy.
Almost 4 years of Apex.
So, who's your favorite character? Like, what do you like to play?
This girl over here.
Wraith? Okay. Wraith Main. What are your favorite guns?
Flatline, R3, Wingman, and PK.
All right, absolute juicer. So you play ranked a little bit,
Yeah,
or you play a lot?
Currently Diamond.
And is that mostly
I
solo
play-
queue, or do you play with your mates, or?
No, I've never played with anyone.
Okay, you like me. Don't like
Solo queue.
other human beings, yeah. Diamond solo queue is pretty damn good. All right, let's see how you go.
I did solo queue to Masters once, and that was torture. Lost my brain cells.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, bro. Good nade. Oh,
Okay, but
maybe not far
hit
enough.
him. Where
Must
is
just been
he?
hiding behind something.
Not in here.
He's dished, he's run.
I did not hear him run.
Nobody heard him run. It's a fucking Apex. There's no audio. As far as I was concerned, he was in that corner, like you thought. That's
Yeah.
what I thought. I thought
I'm surprised he didn't take
I thought he ran in,
damage.
went to the right-hand side, didn't hear any more footsteps, didn't see him run out. Man's gone. Guy just
my favorite
disappeared. He
gun.
probably DC. Yeah, the caustic probably ran into the room and alt F forward and then opened COD. He just opened Warzone. He's out. I mean, there's always someone in this area. This like triangle of death on this map.
Okay, he's just
That's a good
getting on my
push.
nerves.
This guy's isolated. Nice. That's
hit
a good
the armor
play.
as well.
One teammate runs in, and your teammate picks him up, and then the other guy jumps in after him, and then you take the isolated guy. So that's a good play.
For me, I usually just
Good play.
since I'm Wraith, and I can just relocate. I take angles as much as I can.
Yep.
I try to at least. It doesn't work in high tier lobbies because solo Wraith, just push her and kill her.
I feel like
And it's
Wraith,
kind of my
Wraith being a
fault.
small hitbox and an escape character, you can
Yeah.
somewhat get away with that stuff, but not as much as you used to be able to, just because obviously her Q takes like fucking 3 years to actually activate now.
Yeah.
And then her port range is shorter, but she's still got that small hitbox. You want to be like in fight when you fight. You want to be ducking and weaving as much as possible. This Wraiths become super hard to hit with their small hitbox, and then she starts her head starts changing height.
Like what I usually do, like if I have head glitch angles, I'll just like look down, so her head is like not kind of visible.
Yeah. It doesn't work much in Apex. It works pretty well in CS. You can look down as you run away. I mean, it works in Overwatch too with characters like Roadhog and stuff, but I don't think it works in Apex.
And of course,
Dropping in.
zip waves.
I was gonna say one thing. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Nice. I was gonna say one thing your teammates could have done there is not showing themselves so that they take your port and then you just ambush them. But it worked. Nice. Nice shots.
Random.
That was a good port
You got
because
it.
he put it up in the air, so then when the guy came through, he couldn't come back through. He couldn't like run away, go back easily. Shots.
Okay, teammates.
Yeah, stay aware of your teammates. Remember, are fighting a squad behind as well, so you're getting pinched. We need to get out. You don't have port. Good LOS. You could probably ping for your teammates to let them know that you're like dipping. That's the play there, definitely though, because you're getting pinched from both sides. Your teammates are looking at one team, you're looking at another team.
Of course.
Shots. So I think right now you're 1v2ing or 1v3ing, and your teammate is fighting the other guy, or other squad. Teammate's got a knock. This is the third from the squad you're fighting. That's still 1v3 for you.
Outside. Yep.
Oh my, I did not hear that.
There.
So just there, because like there's two squads, and because it's a 1v3, because you saw the two guys, you saw Seer and Octane, and then you see Parthy come out, there's a very good chance they're going to try to jump on you. Once they're all looking at you like that, and they see you by yourself, best thing to do is just like try and get the fuck out. So just start running and queue, whenever it's best, and try and dip. I mean, you can't
I was
help it.
hoping for them to like see that I'm cracking some people. Maybe they would push in.
Yeah, but I think the teammates were like preoccupied with the other squad that was out the front that the guy got the knock on. Pushing behind that squad, I think, was the play for sure because it gets you another angle and gives your team like, you know, the opportunity to shoot him in the side or you the opportunity to shoot him in the side. I mean, it's still a good play because you can potentially get a like surprise knock. But once they all look at you and like know that you're there and see that you're alone, window opportunities passed, you didn't get the knock and then you got to just leave.
I definitely did not hear the Octane, but noticed the Pathfinder grappling last sec.
Oh, one.
Last team.
Nice. Oh, I can do it from here. You're in Diamond 4, solo queuing, and the champion squad is Pred 3 stack. Woohoo! Doesn't matter. They're Pred. Really doesn't. Probably should anyway. You could honestly try to take the fight to these guys, because like pushing toward them isn't particularly high ground. Like they'll have a little bit of height on you because it's a slope. And they can look down on you from that ledge. But if you can like use cover, close the gap like you're doing. Yeah, swing left. Oh, high ground, good play. Another squad though. Teammate's got a knock.
Just solo.
This guy's a freak. He's ready. He's waiting. Keep in mind that you're up here by yourself. Your teammate just got the thirst. I get the impression that it's two different squads. If I was you, I'd leave those guys up top now. Unless your teammates are going to go for them. Oh, your teammates are going for them. Alright. You should go up. Oh no, they're dipping. Yeah, you should dip too. It's 2 squads, maybe 3 squads. Good shots. Teammates down. Nice. Keep in mind you can be shot in the back here. Oh, that's so tough. There's like I think that's another squad again on top of that. Yeah, a totally new squad. That's tough there. Like that was really stupid of the enemy team to push you there because they know that there's a team over behind like them over their left-hand shoulder. And then there was a team that was shooting at that team as well. So there's 2 teams in the area. Them taking the push on you. If they get even one down, like as in if one of their own teammates gets downed, it's looking pretty bad. There's a really high chance of third party or preventing res and then just pushing and killing them. You guys there, you tried to get out. That was definitely the play. I mean, in terms of what you can do different there, after you get that first knock from above, because at that point you're still pretty healthy. So after that, you want to just drop straight down and look for the second knock. Because it's either like you win the fight real quick or you're pretty much there. Like you've got to wrap the fight up quick. Yeah, this is the sort of thing where this is what you want to be doing. Like as boring as it is or as antsy as you may be to get in the fight, you just want to play it really slow, let them engage each other, and then like shoot them from a distance. It's definitely time to like move in. Yeah. Careful now. It's a 1v2 here. Teammates dropped. Okay, teammates got the knock. You want to back off again? Or so because your teammates like both left you and dropped to the bottom, and then you got the they got the knock. You want to like the nade was good, and then the second nade was coming out, whatever. But like after that, you probably want to just like drop down. I know it's like you feel like you can probably take the 1v2 and win it, but like I don't know, Apex these days, it's like you're getting shot, you're getting slowed. 2 people are shooting at you. They barely have to aim because like you're getting slowed by one of their bullets. And Wraith's Q has such a long wind up that probably press that, and then you're sitting there for like 3 years waiting for it to go off, and you die, even on 30 ping. So show me your inventory just for 1 sec. All right, yeah, looks fine. I find in solo queue, I feel like it's better to carry more cells than if you were in a group. Because in a group, you can quickly and easily distribute big meds. So like, let's say you got 1 bat or 2 bats, teammate got like, 6, you can distribute them easy. But with solo queue, even if you tell them that you've got jack shit, they may not give it to you. But cells always go a long way.
Just spoofing.
You guys could have had them on the run right now, so definitely have them on the run. And that guy just takes all the shots. You squad. Okay, so this squad's here. That other squad's going to come back, which means you guys are going to get pinched. So you shouldn't stay there. See? Right, they're right there. You need to get the fuck out. You guys want to back off and be passive now so that they can engage each other or potentially engage each other. Then you become the third party. So you guys either just fully dip, like it looks like your teammates are doing. You probably want to just stay there, Krauts. Just stay. Yeah. Oh, how's he done? That's sus. What is that? How did he know? My guy spun around, ready to shoot. He went over the top of you with no idea. You made no sound. You didn't move. His other teammates did not see you because the other guy slid off and was shooting at your other teammates. And the third guy in that team, I don't know, I guess must have been still above somewhere. And he just whips around and he's like, yep, I'm going to look at the wall. That's like super sus. Like why do you, when you're shooting down on a squad that's on the run, decide to randomly 180 to look at a wall? Right, my chat has ideas. They said you were reloading your gun and you probably heard it. Did you reload? Can't remember. I didn't
reload. I finished healing before he slid off.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe because you only saw two people run. But Goblin, his two teammates were like so far down the hill that if you only see two people in that situation, there could so easily be like the third behind a rock or in the building that's down there or behind a ledge because it keeps dropping off in tiers down there. There's so many places that third player could be.
What is that?
It's a Pathfinder that's like fucking AFK, dude. You guys would have to attempt a 3-1. If you were all on mouse and keyboard and you had a jitter aim, maybe kill him. Yeah. It's pretty much impossible to get killed over there. 4 squads left. Someone's shooting at someone. I think that's the... Okay, so yeah, you know where all 4 squads are now, I think. Good shots. I'd get the thirst if I was you. Just get the thirst. Thirst is probably like their most important thing right now. Just because like you've got a super strong position, you don't need to rush, and you just want to secure the kill. Nice. Is that the Pathfinder team?
No.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it is. Okay, so you know where all 4 teams are. You've got you guys, and then you've got the squad behind, which is the party team. And then you've got those 2 teams, one of which is now a duo. Great shots. If like someone gets super low and you do decide you want to drop to get the knock, you want to get the knock and instantly queue. That way they don't get the trade on you.
Low?
That zone's gonna... No, keep watching. Because he might try and sneak in and he might actually get in if you don't. Keep in mind, he'll be full health once this thing goes down, so you will have to pump him. He's only gonna take like 2 ticks of zone damage if he runs for it. Which he should. Yep. Oh, unlucky. They've got hide on you now, so you need to be careful and somewhat passive. This is a bad play. You guys shouldn't fight this. I mean, teammates taking big damage. You kind of need to protect them while they're healing now, but you should not fight this. Good forward. Oh. Okay. Unfortunately, your teammates like queued up and tried to take that fight, which is not the play there. It's just not. Because they have the high ground on you, and yes, you're going to be above them in the queue, but you've got nowhere to land on. Like, you're not going to land on the same height as them. And then you're sitting up in the queue, like your teammates and you are sitting up in the queue, not really able to do much. And the enemy team has cover on their high ground to look up and shoot at you. And there's that guy, the solo behind, who then queues up and shoots you guys in the back. So you were kind of like forced into helping them there. It wasn't like your fault or your decision. They just fucked up by like trying to take that fight like that. Just don't take that fight like that. Like unless like one of them or you have like put out a lot of damage and then like you try and push the advantage. It's really hard for you guys to take that fight. Like super hard. Bettering your game sense and understanding or feeling what the right play to do is very much about like feel and instinct. It's like, yeah, I guess it's not so much about remembering. It's more just like your mind naturally takes in all the information, all the variables, and then kind of just feel what you think is best. And it's best to like stick to that feeling, that instinct. Because when we don't stick to it, that's the times where we're like, we take the fight or we do what we shouldn't have and it doesn't come off. And then we're like, I knew I shouldn't have done that, but I did it anyway. Good knock. You don't have to rush it now. Yeah, one teammate's low. Good shots. Oh. 2v1. Your teammate's about to go down. Yep. 1v1. Someone's getting red. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Yeah, that's tough there because you gave your team a huge advantage going into that fight. And then unfortunately, they weren't able to do much and both got knocked. In terms of what you can do better there, you shouldn't have shot the knocked down guy in that situation because there's just no way that they can res in that. There's no way they're going to go for it or there's no way they're going to try res. So by shooting the down guy, you blank out like your own audio because all you can hear is your gun. If the off chance that Apex actually gives you footstep audio comes through, you're not going to hear it anyway because you're shooting. And you lose awareness because you're focused on shooting the guy that's down. He's not going to be rezzed anyway. So don't shoot the down guy. At that point, you've killed one or you've knocked one. So you've knocked two. One guy left. You know there's two squads. There's one knocked on the other team as well. I think the phase is the right play because at that point you want to get out because like you're not guaranteed to win the fight. There's other people lingering around. Both your teammates are down and you're on like 80 HP. But unfortunately, you just happen to phase the wrong way. I mean, as much as I don't want to like put it down to just teammate failure, like it's really just teammate failure there. You did pretty much everything. Teammates did jack shit and died. Your gameplay is really good. It's already at a really high level. You got good game sense, got really clean aim, and you've got a really good idea of what you should do. Did refining those things so you can like take it to the next level. Alrighty,
Yeah,
I will.
Have a good night.
Yep, you too, bro. Oi, if you enjoyed that video, watch this next one. And don't forget to follow on Twitch, links in the description. I'll see you there.